Think you're eating healthy? Drizzling that extra virgin olive oil on your salad? Cooking with liquid gold? Wrong. What I'm about to show you will make you throw out every bottle of olive oil in your kitchen. Welcome to Food Bazooka, where we blow up the biggest food fraud in history. It's reliably reported that 80% of the olive oil on store shelves is fake. 80%? And I'm not talking about some sketchy no-name brands. I'm talking about Bertolli, Pompeian, Colavita, brands in every grocery store in America. And here's the kicker. The Italian Mafia is behind it. In 2024, Italian police seized 42 tons of fake olive oil worth almost $1 million. This is organized crime. We're talking chlorophyll-dyed seed oil, lampante oil that's literally lamp fuel, and chemicals that make garbage oil look and taste like the real thing. Today, we're exposing the top 10 worst olive oil brands and the criminal network making billions off your ignorance. The 5 deadly olive oil frauds. Before we expose the brands, let me break down the 5 major frauds happening in the olive oil industry. Right now, Number 1. It's not olive oil at all. The most blatant scam? Your olive oil is actually seed oil. Soybean, sunflower, canola, cheap oils that cost pennies compared to real olive oil. Then they color it green with chlorophyll and add beta-carotene for that golden hue. Boom! Instant olive oil. In January 2024, police raided 50 restaurants in Rome and found seed oil being passed off as extra virgin. In July 2024, Italian authorities confiscated 42 tons of fake oil ready for export, much of it bound for America. One raid in 2023 found 623 liters of pure chlorophyll being used to dye fake oil green. Number 2. Lampante oil, literal lamp fuel. Here's something disgusting. Lampante oil gets its name because it was historically used as fuel in oil lamps. It's extracted from rotten, moldy olives and has such high acidity that it's illegal for human consumption in Italy. But guess what? Criminals mix it with a little real olive oil, deodorize it with chemicals, and sell it as extra virgin. A 2024 Europol investigation seized 260,000 liters of Lampante oil marketed as premium Italian extra virgin. That's over 68,000 gallons of lamp fuel people were cooking with. Number 3. The Made in Italy lie. See product of Italy on the label? That means nothing. Here's the scam. Cheap olive oil from Tunisia, Morocco, Spain, or Greece gets shipped to Italy. Italian companies bottle it, slap on an Italian label, and sell it as Italian olive oil at 3 to 5 times the price. Europol's Mafia operation exposed this exact fraud. Thousands of tons of low-quality Spanish and Greek oil passed off as premium Italian. It's completely legal to bottle foreign oil in Italy, but calling it Italian when only the bottle is Italian, that's fraud. Number 4. Fake extra virgin labels. Extra virgin is supposed to mean the oil is cold-pressed, first extraction, and has low acidity. But there's no regulation in America. Companies can slap extra virgin on any bottle and face 0 consequences. A University of California Davis study tested major brands and found that 73% of top-selling imported brands, Bertolli, Colavita, Star, Filippo Berio, Pompeian, failed quality tests. They weren't extra virgin at all. Some were oxidized and rancid, others were chemically refined, but they all said extra virgin on the label. Number 5. The Mafia connection. This isn't conspiracy theory, it's documented fact. The Italian Mafia discovered that olive oil fraud is more profitable than cocaine, with far less legal risk. Tom Muller's book, Extra Virginity, exposed how crime families infiltrated the entire supply chain. Operations codenamed Olio di Carta, Mamma Mia, and Omegabad have resulted in dozens of arrests. In 2016, police seized 7,000 tons of counterfeit oil. These aren't mom-and-pop operations. These are billion-dollar criminal enterprises embedded in legitimate businesses. The top 10 worst offenders. All right, let's expose the brands. Here are the top 10 worst olive oil brands you should never buy. I'm ranking these based on UC Davis testing, criminal investigations, consumer complaints, and fraud convictions. Number 10, Mazola olive oil. Starting at number 10, Mazola olive oil. Yes, the corn oil company makes olive oil, and it's as bad as you'd expect. Mazola is primarily known for seed oils, so it's no surprise their olive oil failed UC Davis sensory tests. Failed UC Davis quality tests. Company specializes in seed oils, which is suspicious. No harvest date on bottles, no traceability or origin information. Generic bottled in claims instead of produced in. Number 9, Mezzetta olive oil. Number 9 is Mezzetta. They're known for peppers and olives, so you'd think their olive oil would be legit. Wrong. Multiple sources list Mezzetta as failing authenticity tests, with no third-party certification. Failed quality tests in multiple studies. No California Olive Oil Council certification. No harvest or production dates. Bottled in claims mask true origin. Consumer complaints about bland, flavorless oil. Number 8, Whole Foods 365 olive oil. At number 8, Whole Foods 365 brand. Yes, the organic supermarket. A National Consumer League study found that 6 of 11 bottles of extra virgin olive oil from Whole Foods, Safeway, and Giant failed to meet extra virgin requirements. Failed National Consumer League testing. Organic label doesn't prevent fraud. Multiple origin countries blended from various sources. No specific harvest date. Premium pricing for questionable quality. Number 7, Safeway brand olive oil. Number 7 is Safeway brand olive oil. Same National Consumer League study. Failed extra virgin standards. Generic store brands are the easiest targets for fraud because consumers assume the store vets their products. They don't. Failed National Consumer League testing for extra virgin standards. No traceability information. Rock bottom pricing, which is a red flag. No third-party certification. Multiple origin countries listed. Number 6, Star olive oil. Coming in at number 6, Star olive oil. UC Davis found that Star had an 11% failure rate in sensory evaluations, meaning their extra virgin oil didn't taste like extra virgin at all. Failed UC Davis sensory panels, owned by Carapelli, which was implicated in Italian investigations. No specific origin information. Imported label hides true source. Consumer complaints about plastic taste. Number 5, Filippo Berio. At number 5, Filippo Berio. This Italian brand failed 73% of UC Davis quality tests. Despite the Italian-sounding name and romantic labeling, most Filippo Berio oil isn't Italian at all. It's imported and bottled in Italy. 73% failure rate in UC Davis study. Multiple countries of origin. Imported by, instead of produced in. No harvest dates. Deceptive Italian marketing for non-Italian oil. Number 4, Colavita. Number 4 is Colavita. This brand used to be trusted, but consumers have noticed a dramatic drop in quality. UC Davis found Colavita failed both sensory panels. And get this, loyal customers are claiming the company changed its recipe. Failed UC Davis sensory testing, both panels. Consumer complaints about formula changes. Original taste disappeared. Multiple origin countries. Named in Italian police investigations. Imported claims mask true sourcing. One customer wrote, Colavita used to be good, but now it tastes like cheap seed oil. They changed something and it's disgusting. Number 3, Bertolli. Bronze medal for worst olive oil goes to Bertolli. This is one of the most recognized Italian olive oil brands in America. UC Davis found that 73% of Bertolli's oils failed quality tests. And here's something suspicious. Bertolli is one of the Italian companies investigated for selling fake extra virgin, named in Italian police investigations for fake oil. 73% failure rate at UC Davis. Sold in plastic bottles, which degrades oil quality. Multiple origin countries mixed together. Bottled in Italy, hides non-Italian sources. Company vehemently denied allegations, but never proved purity. In 2016, 7 major Italian producers, including Bertolli, Sasso, and Carapelli, were investigated for allegedly selling fake olive oil as made in Italy, extra virgin. Bertolli denied everything, but the evidence? It's in the failed lab tests. Number 2, Pompeian. The silver medal of shame goes to Pompeian, the worst performer in the UC Davis study with a 94% failure rate. 94%. That means almost every bottle they tested was not extra virgin. 94% failure rate at UC Davis, highest of all brands tested. Consumer reports listed as worst quality. Thousands of consumer complaints about taste. Tastes like nothing or plasticky reviews. Multiple origin countries. Participates in voluntary quality program, which clearly doesn't work. Consumers are furious. One wrote, "Pompeian tastes fake. No flavor, no peppery finish, nothing. I'm convinced this is seed oil." Another, "This is not extra virgin olive oil. It tastes like Crisco." With a 94% failure rate, Pompeian represents everything wrong with the industry. Deceptive labeling, zero accountability, and consumers paying premium prices for garbage oil. Number 1, any olive oil marked light, pure, or classic. And the number 1 worst olive oil you can buy isn't a single brand. It's an entire category. Anything labeled light, pure, or classic olive oil. Light olive oil equals chemically refined seed oil with olive oil flavoring. Pure olive oil equals not pure, refined oil mixed with tiny amounts of virgin oil. Classic equals a marketing term meaning nothing. All of these undergo chemical processing with hexane solvents. High-temperature deodorization destroys any health benefits. Often cheaper seed oils dyed and flavored to taste like olive oil. Let me be clear. Light olive oil has nothing to do with calories or health. It means the oil has been chemically processed with industrial solvents to remove color and flavor. Then they add a tiny splash of real olive oil for taste. You're literally buying industrial waste marketed as a healthy product. Pure olive oil? That's code for, we mixed the cheapest refined oil with just enough real olive oil to legally call it olive oil. It's the biggest fraud term in the industry. Major brands all sell these fraudulent products. Bertolli Classic, Pompeian Pure, Filippo Berio Pure. They're banking on consumers not understanding that these terms mean fake olive oil. If you have any bottles labeled light, pure, or classic, throw them out right now. You've been scammed. What you can do. Okay, I know this is devastating. Your entire pantry is probably full of fake oil. So what do? Only buy California olive oil. UC Davis found that 0 California brands failed their quality tests. California Olive Ranch, Cobra Estate, McAvoy Ranch, Cordo Olive, these are real. California has strict standards and actual enforcement. Italy, no regulation whatsoever. Look for harvest date, not expiration date. If the bottle only has a best by date, put it back. You need a harvest date when the olives were picked. Olive oil starts degrading immediately. You want oil harvested within 18 months. If there's no harvest date, assume it's old, rancid, or fake. Demand dark glass bottles, never plastic. Light degrades olive oil. Plastic leaches chemicals into it. Real producers use dark glass bottles. If it's in clear glass or plastic, it's fake. No exceptions. Check for third-party certification. Look for these seals: California Olive Oil Council, or COOC, North American Olive Oil Association, or an AOOA, DOP, which is Protected Designation of Origin, IGP, Extra Virgin Alliance, or EVA. These require actual testing. No seal? Don't buy it. Do the fridge test at home. Pour some oil in a glass container and refrigerate for 30 minutes. Real extra virgin olive oil contains high levels of monounsaturated fats and will get thick and cloudy. If it stays completely liquid, it's fake or heavily refined. Taste test. Reliably is peppery and bitter. Real extra virgin olive oil should taste fresh, green, and have a peppery finish that you feel in the back of your throat. If it tastes like nothing, or greasy, or plasticky, it's rancid or fake. Americans are so used to fake oil that we don't even know what real oil tastes like anymore. Pay attention to price. Real extra virgin olive oil is expensive to produce. If you see a bottle for $6 to $8, it's not real extra virgin. Quality Evo costs $15 to $25 minimum for 500 milliliters. If it seems cheap, it's too good to be true. Avoid product of Italy or bottled in Italy. These terms mean the oil was packaged in Italy, not produced there. Look for single origin labels that say produced in with a specific region. For example, produced in Tuscany, Italy with a specific estate name. Buy from trusted brands only. Real brands based on testing and certification. California Olive Ranch from USA, Cobram Estate from Australia, Lucini from Italy certified, Kirkland Organic from Costco certified, Cordo Olive from California, McAvoy Ranch from California, Costarina from Greece, Brightland from California. If your brand isn't on certified lists, don't buy it. Look, real extra virgin olive oil is amazing for your health. It's packed with polyphenols, antioxidants, and healthy fats that reduce inflammation, lower heart disease risk, and protect your brain. But, and this is crucial, you only get those benefits from real olive oil. The fake oil in your kitchen, it's doing nothing for your health. Worse, if it's rancid or chemically processed, it could be harming you with free radicals and inflammatory compounds. The brands I exposed today are part of a billion-dollar criminal operation. The Italian Mafia realized they could make more money from olive oil fraud than drugs, with almost zero risk of jail time. And they're right. How many executives have been prosecuted? Almost none. How many companies have been shut down? Zero. But you have the power. Every time you buy California olive oil, every time you check for a harvest date, every time you refuse to buy Pompeian or Bertolli, you're voting with your wallet. You're telling these criminals that we're done being scammed. So throw out that fake oil. Stop buying anything that says light, pure, or classic. Invest in real, certified California or single estate olive oil. Your health is worth the extra $10. I'm Food Bazooka, and I just exposed the biggest food fraud in history. 80% of your olive oil is fake. If this video saved you from the Mafia scam, smash that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment telling me which brand shocked you most, or if you've been using any of these fraudulent oils. Until next time, stay informed, stay healthy, and for the love of God, buy real olive oil. Peace.